powerful Falcon soared across the ancient Egyptian sky, his shadow casting darkness over the Nile Delta as his piercing gaze sought the murderer of his father. This was no ordinary bird, but Horus, the god who would become Egypt's divine protector and the model for all pharaohs to come. Born of magic and vengeance, Horus entered the world through extraordinary circumstances. After the jealous god, Set, murdered his brother Osiris, dismembering him and scattering the pieces across Egypt, the devoted goddess Isis recovered her husband's remains. Using her powerful magic, she temporarily restored Osiris long enough to conceive a son who would avenge his father's death, Horus. Raised in secrecy among the marshes of the Nile Delta, young Horus grew under his mother's watchful protection. She taught him the arts of war and magic, preparing him for the inevitable confrontation with his uncle Set, who had claimed the throne of Egypt that rightfully belonged to Horus. When he came of age, Horus challenged Set for the kingship. Their battle raged for 80 years, with neither side gaining permanent advantage. During one fierce clash, Set gouged out Horus's left eye, splitting it into 6 pieces. The wise god Thoth restored Horus's eye, creating the famous Eye of Horus, a powerful symbol of protection, healing, and royal power that would be revered throughout Egyptian history. The gods eventually sided with Horus, recognizing his rightful claim to the throne. His victory represented the triumph of order over chaos, establishing the pattern for royal succession that would define Egyptian civilization for millennia. Each new pharaoh became the living incarnation of Horus on earth, ruling with divine authority. As the ultimate sky god, Horus watched over Egypt with his restored eyes, the right representing the sun, the left the moon. His image as a falcon or falcon-headed man adorned temples throughout the land, and the Eye of Horus became one of Egypt's most powerful protective symbols, used in everything from royal regalia to funerary amulets. Through his struggle, victory, and ascension, Horus embodied the core principles of ancient Egyptian belief: the cycle of death and rebirth, the necessity of rightful succession, and the eternal battle between order and chaos. More than just a deity, Horus represented the divine foundation upon which Egyptian civilization was built, a civilization that would endure for thousands of years under the watchful gaze of their falcon god.